previous video, we already
We already talked about it.
Hi
everyone, I'm Dr. Uma
and I'm Dr. Avni.
and today we are back with part 3.
Okay, so yes, Uma, in our previous video, we already talked about the teaching and academics. Also, we talk about the hospital-based role, right?
Right.
So, in this video, what next?
Okay, in this video we're gonna talk about some more lesser but known opportunities which are
Yes.
less traveled but they are very known nowadays.
Yes.
Like if I start, it would be digital health, tech and freelancing.
Yes.
It usually involves we can collaborate with people and develop further drug delivery data systems.
Yes, and some other abroad opportunities too, right?
Yeah, for abroad opportunities, like we mentioned in the prior video, we can also go to abroad after completing our MD pharmacology.
Yes.
Many of our juniors are asking us, so what do
Yes.
you think? What is your take on abroad?
So, as I mentioned that I was a FMG student,
Right.
and one of my friend also did MD pharmacology,
Right.
and after that he got opportunity abroad. So there they are working as a pharmacovigilance,
Okay.
and also there are some other opportunity there you can work on clinical trial professionals in
Okay.
UK, in Australia as well as the European countries.
Okay.
So, and other thing is you can take some courses such as you can do PhD.
Right. For all of these things to go abroad, you need some kind of certification, like we mentioned before, like ICH, GCP, and to strengthen your CV, you also can work with pharmacovigilance if you are interested in going abroad. Right.
Yes, and also there are some opportunities for the pharma industry, right?
Right, pharma industry also you can go globally.
Yes.
And also you can do medical content writing as well. By
Yeah.
sitting remotely, you can work on your laptop and help to grow the digital data drug system. Also, you can go for mobile applications. You can
Wow.
start your own health startup as well.
Yes, so like
Yeah.
in AI generated era, they can work with the AI system also, right?
Right.
So in the residency, it is very needed to learn about the AI skills also.
Right,
correct?
right. This can strengthen our CV. If you really want to look for some pharma industry opportunities as well as global opportunities.
All right, and also we talked about the medical writers in our
Right.
previous video, right?
Right,
So I think after the doing the MD pharmacology, they can work in freelances, right?
Yeah. See, basically you can go for freelancing. You can start your own startups which
Yes.
are related to the healthcare industry,
Yes.
mobile applications. Again, you can work as a medical writer globally and of course in the
And
Indian
in-
scenario as well. And again, what next? Am I missing something?
Government also, right?
Yeah, also you can go for the government opportunities. You can become a drug inspector by giving UPSC and MPSC exams.
It's kind of very fascinating, right?
Yeah.
To get into the
The
government system,
sector.
right?
Yeah. It is very interesting. So you see, it's not just about the labs and the classrooms and the
correct,
teaching.
correct. It's not
Nowadays-
limited to this only,
Yeah.
right?
Nowadays, it like sky is the limit if you are entering into this field. So yeah, if you are interested in freelancing, AI,
Correct.
research, development, and interested in work with clinical trials, then this
And also in corporate job, I guess,
Yeah.
right? They're not just 9 to 5, but you can do by your laptops or from your home, you can work it,
yeah, you
right?
can work from home.
And you can balance your life.
Yeah, definitely. So this MD pharmacology course opens the door for everything.
Everything, correct.
Yes.
So yes,
So yeah, that's all for it.
if you have
If you have any
questions,
yeah, do
yeah.
let us know and we'll be happy to help you guys.
yes, and please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Bye.
Bye.